Hello. I've just got my good voice today. Great day to lose your voice.
Why is Gunner a good fit for that nickel role?
Well, you know what? First of all, he's a good player. He's a good tackler. He's good in coverage. Those are the things that you're asked to do out there, and he's good in space. And he's smart. He knows where he's going, why he's going, and that's why he's out there.
How different is that job versus what he was doing last season?
It's a little different. Obviously, you're more down in the line of scrimmage. More, you're not playing in as much space. Okay, so you got to make some quicker decisions. But again, I think from that position, you being closer to the line, you got to be a little more physical. You really do, even then in the safety position.
You're basically playing the same guys as you were last year, but they all seem to kind of be in different.
Yes.
They all have different roles. Is there how would you describe the process of sitting down maybe with Johnny, with Dwayne, and just figuring out like how to move the pieces?
Well, and that it wasn't that hard. It's like here's the deal: you put your best 11 on the field. Who's your best guys? And that's what we're doing, and that's what the players are determining right now, getting comfortable with the scheme, and it shows up every day, and that's the one thing. Every day it's compete, and get better, and get more comfortable with this scheme, and I think that's really as much as anything else. I think that's what we've improved as much on.
Johnny's scheme different from what Don did in terms of the second goal?
Well, it's just I would just say that CY is playing more of a safety position this year, whereas last year he was more of a linebacker. So for him, he's playing a little farther off the ball a lot more, and so you have a nickel on the field, versus, again, like Dwayne was saying, versus 11 personnel. I mean, it's still football at the end of the day. Just some of the schemes are a little bit different, being inside, being outside, here and there, leverage, all those type of things. But you're going to put your best 11 guys on the field.
Was it easier for CY considering he was a safety prior to that one season at linebacker?
Absolutely. There's no question. He's very comfortable at the safety position. Again, just some, getting used to playing in space again. That's what you do as a safety. You're 10, 12 yards off the line of scrimmage, and make quick decisions, and, where are your eyes? What are you looking at? What's telling you what to do? And those are new things. And he's obviously gotten very comfortable with that.
Chuck, in terms of Jackson, he's the guy that has stood out in the run game, and yet he's the guy now who's guys have to go off the ball. So why the decision for him to bat?
Well, he's always been. I mean, that's what Jackson does. I think as good as anybody is he's got a great feel. In the deep part of the field, as a post defender especially, because again, there's so many variables involved. You're a space defender, and it's like, hey, why am I 2 yards this way? Why am I 2 yards that way? Why am I a yard deeper, a yard shallower? And he understands the big picture, and the biggest thing there is also, hey, make everybody in front of you right. Know where everybody's supposed to go, know the big picture, and make plays. And that's what he's doing.
Jed had a lot of praise for Jackson and Christian. It seems like we've got a nice combination there at safety. What about the depth? How are those other guys?
Well, that's the great thing about it. I mean, they are obviously the veteran guys. The veterans obviously been playing a long time, and so they have a lot more experience, which is always a good thing. And obviously they're both just, by the way, very good players, so which is a good thing. But you talk about Isaiah Taylor and DJ Warnell. We just moved him to the boundary safety. He was the star before, and he's getting very comfortable. And with his length and his explosiveness, he's shown that he can be somebody that we can count on. And then you still have Dalton, and we have some guys that can play. It's not a situation where it's like we got two and then we're done. It's like the young guys that we have, if need be, can it's next guy up.
How different of a role for Isaiah is playing that? I guess we call it free safety.
Well, it's
What he was doing in high school?
yeah. Well, it's more of a strong safety is more down in the box, and the field safety is more, in the post. And that's, I guess, if you're just going to be something very basic, the big difference between the two. And so just being that post defender is a little new for him. But I will tell you what, he really has a great feel for it, and has been doing a great job.
This is a Ricky yesterday.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.